Does this have anything in it?
Yeah, it's got a full shot. Hey everybody! Welcome back to For Love of Wind. Right now we're having a little gale warning. So if you hear a lot of wind noise while we're recording this, this is boat life. You just deal with the weather that you get. When we last left it,
we were heading to the Bahamas.
Oh my goodness,
we had
yes.
cast our lines. We were happy. It was a beautiful, sunny, happy day, and we were headed to the Bahamas.
So what we didn't show you was, and we didn't actually capture on video, the massive amount of provisioning we did.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we should have taken the cameras with us. I don't know how many
man.
stores we could have. We went to, well, we provisioned at Walmart and Costco. I think we spent about, and Amazon. I don't even know how much we spent on Amazon.
It's $1,300 total.
So it was about $800
at
Costco.
and $500 at Walmart. Yeah. Anyway, so we set out from Cape Marina, and we knew we were going to film a lot, but we were headed to the Bahamas, and we thought we'll film a lot like open sails, crossing the Gulf Stream.
We were so excited. The first day that we took off, we recorded some as we were taking off, and we thought we would take that first day to kind of relax and enjoy the moment. And everything was going great. The water was supposed to be calm. We thought that we were in good shape and that we would have plenty of time to get some really good footage. So we didn't do a whole lot of filming on our first day after we actually took off and set sail.
The first full day was supposed to be very, very calm winds, and then the winds were supposed to pick up the second day. So for much of the first day it was not horrible, but around sunset the headwind picked up way above forecast. So we had to throttle up, and we start to throttle up, and the boat starts to shake. And at one point, Mesha's driving. Mesha's at the helm, and I'm sitting on the seat upstairs, and I was like, I feel a shake, right?
You did, yeah. That was kind of actually that was kind of in between naps, because we were kind of taking turns napping in the cockpit, and in between naps, Cade said, "Do you feel something different? Does it feel different?" And of course me, I had like 6 hours behind the helm. I am at this point the consummate sailor, and I knew everything there is to know about sailing. So I was like, no, we're good. Let's keep going.
But it was slowly progressing. And so 2 hours later, there's a shudder in the boat, a non-stop shudder, and it's become bad. We throttle back. Now we've got a strong headwind, heavy seas, and we're barely above idle. It's like a full-on, like...
violent.
Yeah, the boat, the whole 45-foot, 26,000-pound yacht is shaking anytime we go even above idle. So Mesha gets on the phone and calls Towboat US, right? We're ending this. This is ridiculous. You know, we caught about 8. Right at sunset. So. He was out there by about 9:30, maybe close to 10. It was like 12 or 12:30 by the time he got us to an anchorage.
We were exhausted by that time. We were trying to...
He tried to get us to a place that could fix us, right? So he took us to an anchorage right outside a place that had the facilities to fix us. We didn't capture any of this on film. I apologize. We're exhausted. We've been beat up for like 16 hours at this point.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's our fault.
We dropped the ball on that one, and we should have been filming, but we didn't. We didn't get it.
So we get into Fort Pierce Anchorage. It's an anchorage. It doesn't cost anything. It's a beautiful anchorage, actually. So the next morning, we wake up. We slept in late.
Once we anchored up, got a secure hold on our anchor, and went to bed. It was probably close to 1 a.m. and if our anchor alarm had gone off during the night, we probably would have slept right through it.
Put it in forward and give me a little to the port.
Okay.
little more port. Let's head off that way. Man, we really need some marriage savers. That would be so much easier. Okay, so today we're looking at the Hollyland Solidcom C1 Pro headset. Full disclosure, they sent these to us to test, but we were very clear we were going to give them an honest review, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to take our little lapel mic. We're going to wrap it around an ear and hang it like that, because I don't know of a good way to record the audio out of it. But Mesha's going to wear this earpiece, and I'm going to take the headsets out in the dinghy, and we're going to see how far away we can get and still hear each other clearly. So, distance test up first.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an anchor alarm for this location. Now remember, everything you're hearing, the audio from the GoPro is inside a dive case.
So this is what the audio sounds like in the dive case.
And this is what the audio sounds like in Mesha's headset. Whew, okay, so here we go. We are at 800 feet now, as you can see on the anchor alarm. 800 feet, and I'm still hearing you just fine. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you just fine. I'm not picking up any distortion or degradation in your voice at all.
Well, let's push the limits. I know it says 1,000 feet, but we're at 1,330 feet, and I'm still hearing you pretty good.
Good. I'm still hearing you just fine. I'm not picking up any distortion yet.
I don't get any distortion. I'm getting like a little stutter occasionally.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah. All right. Well, I'm calling this one. We're at we went to 1,300 feet.
Okay. Yes. Now I am getting a little bit of kind of
cutting in and out.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's a realistic, real-world test. If I was out here looking for obstructions, or if I had a depth sounder and was checking depths, I could be. What is that? That's a quarter mile almost.
When we did the audio for the distance test, the microphone is shoved up in here, right? It's like talking to the microphone like this.
So
I mean, that's what it was, right? It's shoved up in the speaker.
So you could get a sense of the sound, the lack of background noise, but you don't really get a sense of how clear the sound really is, and it is very clear, crystal clear.
So what do we think?
So I love them. I think that these things are a game changer. We have needed something like this for a long time. The sound quality is excellent. The background noise is filtered out very well. It's got a long range and a good battery life, and they're very comfortable to wear. We use them all the time. We use them for everything, whether we're pulling up anchor, if Kate is upstairs and I'm down, or vice versa.
We will literally just leave them on our head, and then Mesha will come downstairs to take a nap, to use the restroom, to fix lunch or something like that. And if I need her and I'm at the helm, hey sweetie, what's up? That's it. I mean, but we did that for days,
We
right?
use them for everything.
These are light and comfortable, but still worth their weight in gold. Give them a spin. Hollyland Solidcom C1 Pro. Link in the description. You will not be disappointed. So the next morning, I call Harbor Town, Safe Harbor Town right there. Actually, no, I called Shearwater Marine.
Right.
I told him exactly what I felt was wrong. He goes, wow, it sounds like your prop shaft is out of alignment. I was like, well, that can't be because I just fixed it myself. Yada, yada, yada. I did it wrong. This is what he told us. What we'll do is we'll bring you in for a day. I'll come and bring one of my guys out. They'll align it. You should be good. That was the plan. But he can't work us in for like a week.
There was nothing for us to do but relax at that point. We couldn't do anything but wait. So we just had plenty of time to relax. So that was actually quite nice and quite needed at that point. So we're stuck in Fort Pierce for about a week while we're waiting on boat repairs. So we're taking advantage of our time here to get all the canned goods organized, put away the dry goods. So we kind of provisioned and left in a big hurry, and everything is still a mess.
Don't be in a hurry.
This is what we've been told over and over again, and this is the one schedule we have to keep because we are meeting our daughter in the Bahamas for spring break, and so we have to be there. And everybody always told us don't be on a schedule, and here we are telling you guys don't be on a schedule because
Don't be on a schedule.
it doesn't work. So we're having to be flexible and kind of roll with the punches here. But in the meantime, while we're on the hook here in Fort Pierce, we're going to just practice getting the dogs on and off the boat and getting them to use the wee pad on the bow. We're still waiting on our fourth, Penny, who has been now about, what, 30 hours? Going on 30 hours probably. And we've heard of that happening too. It's not uncommon, and now we have firsthand experience this does happen, even though we've got the mat on the bow and it now smells like the pee of 3 dogs. Our fourth is still not convinced. So we'll see where that goes. We're going to try to get them in the dinghy and take them ashore later on. But in the meantime, so I filled a container with oatmeal. I'm trying to put all of our dry goods in containers. So we've got 6 pounds of spaghetti in here, about 5 pounds of rice in this one. Maybe we can put the Amazon link below for these containers because they're pretty great and they're airtight. And then I've got some oatmeal here, and I will not remember how to make oatmeal or what the measurements are. What the measurements are for different serving sizes, so I cut out the instructions. I'm just going to stick them in there, and then I won't have to remember.
And these things have the new fancy ones have airtight locking lids, right?
You put the lid on, and you push the handle down, and it's locked in place.
Up and down the intercoastal waterway, when they dredge out the channels, they make man-made islands. They make these little islands everywhere. And we thought, it'd be a lot of fun. Let's go check out one of those islands. Grab some beers, put them in the cooler, and went. That was a lot of fun. Hiking and checking out the little island. during this time, Mesha's birthday came up. She turned 39 again for however X number of times, but she turned 39 again. A couple of our friends had sailed down from Cape Marina on the way to the Bahamas also. They were about a day behind us. Took Mesha out on the town, and we tied one on. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It was a really enjoyable time.
We went into Harbor Town and had their guy come out and try and reline our boat. And he inspects our prop shaft and our prop shaft coupling, and we have done real damage. We have to have a new prop shaft entirely.
This is not something we can do ourselves.
Well, clearly we have done poorly in this regard in the past, so we're not going to do it ourselves. So we schedule a haul out and call Towboat US and tell them that we need a tow to get hauled out. So the day comes for haul out, and Towboat US comes and gets us from the anchorage. We get towed in, we get hauled out for the prop shaft, for a new prop shaft, and that's when they give us the news that may actually end our journey.
So the prop shaft breaking was a terrible, terrible, expensive thing, but it turned out to be a really good thing that it happened when it did, because it brought some new information to light that we did not previously know about, and that could have put us at serious risk if we had gone on our trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Say that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell and follow us on social media if you're not already. We are on Facebook and Instagram at For Love of Wind. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
It's a rough life. Ayo.